So let me ask how you are doing in these cold, dark, damp January days. Are you finding it hard to get going, even to get going out of bed in the morning, to get to work, to get to school, or to be motivated at work when it's difficult, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I mention this every year, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow is what they call Blue Monday. And it's meant to be the worst day of the year because it's not only January and there's no Christmas in sight, but it's the day when your credit card statement might appear on your phone or on your mat or wherever. And so for that reason it's called, this is after Christmas of course, so it's going to be a big one. It's called Blue Monday, and the worst day of the year. Well, it's a tough month, isn't it, January, in many ways. And it can be hard to be motivated to get on with things, can't it? And to do the regular, even to get out of bed in the morning when it's cold and dark. But we want to be useful, don't we? Like Onesimus had become, we want to be useful, but it can be tough. Now, you might have noticed, if you're looking in the Blue Bible here, that there's a little footnote for Onesimus. And you'll discover that his name actually means useful. It's a Latin word for useful. And it was true that masters would often give, so there were a lot of slaves in the ancient world, about a third of the entire population, 60 million slaves in the Roman Empire in the first century. And so a huge segment of society were slaves or kind of household servants, not really of not the kind that we may know of from the 18th and 19th century, but more household servants. As I say, sometimes more Downton Abbey, really, than transatlantic slavery. But there were a lot of them, and many of them were Christians, or became Christians. But you'll have noticed, perhaps, that his name, the name Onesimus, means useful. And it was true that a lot of slave owners would name their slaves, would give them names, and a very popular name was Onesimus because they hoped that the slave would be useful, but clearly Onesimus himself had not been useful. He had not lived up to his name, useful. But something had changed, as you can see. Something radical had changed in his life. He'd met Paul, and Paul had introduced him to Jesus, and now suddenly Onesimus, useful, had truly become useful through faith in Jesus Christ, through becoming a Christian. So this is kind of Paul's little joke here, his little pun here. Formerly he was useless to you, verse 11, but now he has become Onesimus, both to you and to me. So he might have said, just my little joke. Anyway, so there you are. It's a little pun in verse 11.